Good morning, everyone. It's Aniva Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, my morning contemplative time has been all about a review of the year, right? So I was thinking about what are the themes that I have found most consistent, whether in my work, in my personal life, or in these videos. And I will say that it's all about love. I think there's a lot of videos that I've created, and it's a lot of interaction with people that I'm speaking about love. And then there's unity, and there's the higher consciousness. So these three areas, which I really think are all about the same thing, is what I've noticed as kind of the theme for this year for me, which is fantastic because I'm hoping that it'll always stay there. So to me, again, as I said, all of these things are about the same thing. And when I thought about, okay, what is it that unites all of these? And I would say that the thing that came to my mind is this divine spark, right? So this spark that's within each of us, right? So again, some people will say it's God consciousness. Some people would say it's unity consciousness. Some people would say it is pure consciousness or love itself. So at its purest form. So when I was thinking about this divine spark idea, I came across a few quotations that I'd love to share with you. So this first one that I came across is by Victor Hugo, and it says, "Love partakes of the soul itself. It is of the same nature. Like it is a divine spark. Like it is incorruptible, indivisible, imperishable. It is the point of fire which is within us, which is immortal and infinite, which nothing can limit and nothing can extinguish." And I believe this really hit the mark. When I came across it, I thought, wow, it's everything that I'm thinking of. And there it is. There's the quotation that matches exactly my thought process on the videos that I've tried to share with you this year. And I hope that you have enjoyed them. I can tell you that this divine spark is the idea, even behind grief recovery or brain retraining, this connecting with our higher consciousness and recognizing our higher self that many people lose their themselves in. So in our day-to-day experience, so often we come from this human mind perspective, which has all its likes, dislikes, its things that are thought about, wants, things that we run from, things that we chase, right? So all of those things are things that are in our minds. And those fears can come up, and worries can come up, and grief can come up, and all of those emotions are there too. And then our actions also demonstrate what has been carried by us, either emotionally or uh, logically, or in our actions. Again, all of that is an expression of what's kind of been going on or brewing in our system. So I would love for you to sit for 5 minutes and think about that. I came across this other quotation, which is by Eckhart Tolle, and you know that Eckhart Tolle's work really has inspired me in all of the spiritual work that I do, and certainly in all of the brain retraining and grief recovery work that I do. There's this awareness of the power of now. This awareness of right now is everything that we have. And this is the space to work from. How can we be our best right now? I love it. And of course, he's also spoken a lot about spirituality and this connection with this divine spark. So I came across this quotation which says, "Every being is a spark of the divine or God. Look into the eyes of a dog and sense that innermost core. When you are present, you can sense the spirit, the one consciousness in every creature and love it as yourself." And this is the thing, right? You know that I love dogs, and I can definitely say that looking into a dog's eye, there's just such a pure love that comes back, and it's so beautiful. So that can be had with being present with a dog, certainly, can be had by being present with a baby, by someone that you love, by a plant. There's so many things that we can connect with on a deeper level that is sharing that one consciousness. And then I finally wanted to make sure that, first of all, see if you're aware of your own divine spark, because again, we all have it. And if you become aware of your own spark, you can ignite this fire within that spurs this passion in whatever you're doing, right? So this excitement, this awareness that helps you be really centered in whether what you're thinking or you're speaking or you're doing. And it's this inspired action that comes from us in those times. And I, of course, love this. I believe everyone does. So I hope that you can spend 5 minutes after this video and just see what is it that's part of that divine spark for you? What brings up that enthusiasm, that confidence, that happiness, that joy, that thrill, that bliss, right? So all of that for just one thing. This is what really ignites me, right? And I don't mean fires you up in terms of not happy situations, fires you up in terms of anger, not like that, fires you up with inspiration. So then I thought I would finish with this quotation by Rumi, because you know I love Rumi. And it kind of defines everything, because if we think about even when we're doing something like meditation, and I hope you are, this is something that you might discover. So this is what his quotation says. It says, I looked in temples, churches, and mosques, but I found the divine within my heart. I looked in churches, temples, and mosques, but I found the divine when I looked in my heart. And I love this because, again, that divine energy can come from any institutional organizations, but it can be encouraged or pointed to by different people, different speakers, different experiences, but you will find it in your heart if you look. So I wish that for you today. I hope that you look within your heart to see what inspires you and brings you that divine spark. I wish you a fabulous day ahead, and I know it's New Year's Eve tonight, so I hope you have a fantastic evening, and tomorrow I will hope to greet you with a Happy New Year message. I wish you have a fantastic day, everyone. And remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.